All right, today is Made in the USA. This is going to be a fairly easy one once we understand a couple of easy concepts, and the main thing is railroads. Railroads are now going to crisscross across the United States. They're going to be carrying all sorts of material so that we can make a lot of things and make the country bigger and stronger. Okay, so let's take a look at the map of the United States. All these railroads are going to be going from places like Pittsburgh, New York, Boston, Chicago. And so, for instance, we get iron from Wisconsin, Minnesota, that goes into Chicago, and then they send it to Pittsburgh through the railroad. All this coal here in Appalachia goes up to Pittsburgh, and with those two items, they can make steel. And so steel is going to be a very important part of building things, and that's what we have right here, the steel mills of Pennsylvania, specifically Pittsburgh. And you can see that it's the intersection of where the steel is coming in and where coal is coming in. The textile mills, actually the first thing here, is going to be up here in the Northeast, where they get cotton from the South. They go to the factories there. This has been going on for a long time. And so you get a lot of textile mills in the Northeast. Then you have the meatpacking plants where you have, again, all these cattle farmers in this area over here, and they send them to Chicago, and they pack it. They make sausage, they hamburgers. Just they're able to take the meats, slaughter the animals, and then turn them into meat where they can then get on the railroad, because Chicago is the center of all of these railroads going throughout the country. And so I look like a happy cat face. And so they're able to distribute it very easily from Chicago, which is why Chicago is the center of the meatpacking. And then finally, you have Detroit, which is right over here. You got all the steel coming from Pittsburgh. The railroads are taking the steel to Pittsburgh, and they're able to make cars and put them on the Great Lakes and ship them across the Erie, down the Hudson River. And then if they need to, they could just put them on a train in Chicago, and they can go anywhere across land. So you can see here that the main part of the industry, what we're talking about here, is really located in this area of the country, which is going to be the center of gravity for the next 100 years. And so America is going to become very big, very powerful. It's going to be able to build a lot of buildings, railroads, industries, because all of these things are located pretty close, and they're connected to by railroads. Railroads are the key. If we don't have railroads, then we can't get all these resources to where they need to go to make cars, to pack beef and slaughter animals. The steel is vital to making buildings and railroads and other structures like bridges, and of course the textile, which has been around for a very long time, to make clothes and other things that we make out of material.